Pittsburgh Steelers fans, thanks for joining us for another Wednesday night episode of the Pump Your Brakes podcast on the Steel Curtain Network, Fans First Sports Network. I'm one of three. I'm here with the fellas. We got the triple OG style, look like he wearing the big block. Is that Greg Lloyd again? Okay.
Wait a minute. Was he fined? Was he speaking?
Big
fine.
I gave him credit for not speaking. I just thought it was just dirt off his shoulder, you know?
Yeah, but this is the Greg Lloyd. Greg Lloyd starter original.
Okay. Big G in the building. What's happening, man?
What's cracking, man? I just got done messing around with Andy P over there at that Level Up College Football podcast, and 20 minutes later, in a Steelers safe place, man, to be able to talk, man. You know, about still, because man, it's a lot of man. Look, man, we're gonna have a show tonight, man. Because bro, it's starting to get old, bro. The rumors back and forth about quarterback this and free agent that, and man, it's getting old, man. It's starting to get old, bro. Fast, you know.
Yeah, man. Let me ask a question. So, the combine is over, Shannon. The combines. The events started and finished since we were last here. Give me two guys that really stood out to you from the combine.
Oh boy, that stood out to me. Well, I was very impressed with Peyton Wilson. I knew I liked his length, his motor, and I knew he moved well. But I did not expect him to do a 4.4 4.40.
Yeah.
And I mean, he just looks so much. Now, this is going to take you back. He reminds me of Chad Brown.
Yes.
I mean, he really does.
Shannon?
Yeah.
Big facts. Yes.
And we know how good that Chad Brown fit in our system. I would really like to see them add Peyton Wilson. They need to add a free agent as well. But then there was a few guys that impressed me. I knew guys like Fiago and Frazier, I was going to be impressed with them going in.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy from Washington, Fantanu.
Yeah, Fantano, Troy Fantano, offensive tackle.
Beast.
Yes,
Beast.
I mean, he is so light on his feet.
And clean.
He just so he looks like a professional already. So there's another option. So I was excited about that. The more offensive line options, the better. So of course, Brandon Fisk. It was some guys I expected, but the guys that I was shocked by was Peyton Wilson and Fantanu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Big G, what about you, man?
Well, I mean, a guy that ain't on a lot of radars for a lot of people, but I went back and started watching some film on him today. It's Cooper Beebe, man. Kansas State University, man. Center, offensive guard. Man, I started watching film on him, man. He's a mauler. I mean, there was times in the film.
What's the measurements on him?
I think he's 6'3.5", like 305 pounds, center, big feet, big hands. But, man, there was time on film, man, where he was just like straight mauling cats. Like literally, like you couldn't see the dude that he was blocking on the film. And I was like, what the heck? He was really getting down like that? But then you would see Will Howard bust up through the middle and just, going like a 40-yard runner, 30-yard runner, whoever was playing running back for him. And then that Avery Johnson kid who was playing quarterback for Kansas, he was looking like all world because this dude was getting to this. Who he looked like, man, was Kelsey. He looked like a young Kelsey. He was mauling people. So I was
that's a compliment.
Oh, man, he looked like Kelsey, man. I was like, oh, this dude is the beast, But then
how high does he go up your center board?
Probably number 3. I'll put it Powers Johnson, and then yep, he's probably number 3.
So
you can get BB cheaper than Van Pran.
Yeah. And then my other dude, man.
I think the Steelers are looking for a plug and play at center. Is he that?
Yeah, well, I think the top 3 centers are plug and play.
Definitely.
I think all 3 of the top 3. Van Pan might be 2. So you might have 4 this plug and play.
I heard it, BB. I don't know his tape or all that like that, but I've begun to like Van Pran. I think he could be available in the third, and I like that 6'4", 6'5" height for my center with the long arms.
No, Van Pran had 31 and something arms. His arms is short for a guy his height.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he had shorter arms.
He big though. But I'm gonna tell you the dude I like. I mean, if we're talking about offensive linemen, Big Mims, man. Big Mims,
Lord, yeah.
Big Mims from Georgia, man. Dog, man. Listen, man. I don't know what they doing down there, but if we can have our 2 starting tackles to be from one college and one university that are a year apart. I mean, we got 2 anchors. Listen, we're trying to be the Detroit Lions of the AFC, the team that stockpiles draft talent, gets some free agents, and makes a couple of changes and adjustments because we're already good, right? But I'm talking about the Detroit Lions was a mess up away from a Super Bowl contention. That's the mark. And so what do they got better than any team in the NFL? They 2 tackles. Taylor Decker and Sewell out of Oregon are dogs.
Hey, but
so and we got
Johnson,
we got Jones and Mims. Oh my God.
The problem, Big G, is Detroit was always picking in the top 5.
Yeah.
The Steelers can't get past, they're always around 20.
But Shannon, if we get a dude like Mims at 20, come on, man. Good dog. Mims was 336 pounds, 6'6" or almost 6'7", and ran a 5 flat 40-yard dash.
He was almost 6'8".
Yeah, and ran a 5 flat 40-yard dash.
He looked like the Incredible Hulk running down there.
Why would he be available at 20 then if everything is measuring out like that? And he has obviously has tremendous upside. The thing is, he only started 4 or 5 games for Georgia.
Yeah.
And I think that's like, so he may take longer to actually get in next year than what Broderick Jones did. I think they was holding Broderick Jones back. They may have to hold Mims back.
Well, it depends on player development.
Yeah.
But he's going to fall because the ones that's in front of him, all the kid from Penn State, the kid from Oregon State, J.C. Latham, man, there's some dogs out there tackle, man. There's some dogs. So now if there's a run in the draft, though, because y'all know, man, we've been watching football for 40 plus years. We know every year there's a draft run. We know that.
Shannon been watching for almost 50 plus.
Yeah. Shannon.
Oh, I didn't watch when I was 3.
Triple OG, triple been Shannon. But we know that there's going to be position runs every year. We know that. So I think this year there could be a position run at wide receiver, a position run at cornerback. But, man, when them tackles start flying off the board, bro, teams going to be like, oh, I'm jumping up because I'm not missing my dude. I'm not missing my dude.
Could 5 tackles before the Steelers pick?
Yep.
Yep.
I'd say probably. Yep.
Could 5 quarterbacks go before the Steelers pick?
Yep.
I'm liking the sound of that.
Yeah. Yep.
What about
wide receivers too?
Yep.
5 wide receivers too could go?
Yep. Corner, quarterback, wide receiver, and tackle.
Something's going to be there for the Steelers.
Mm-hmm. Something's going to be there.
Definitely. Somebody's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm even feeling a drop back a few picks to get a couple more picks later in the draft.
Give me a second or third.
I'd love it.
But Tate, you know why I say that too, and Shannon? Because we said this on Sunday on the podcast on the Know-It-Alls, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. This is the deepest draft in 10 years. In my opinion, there's 70 guys plus that's got first round NFL grades.
I was watching you and Betts, and I heard you say that, and I don't know that I disagree. I just heard other people say it's a top heavy draft, like you're saying. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of high quality talent in the first 2 or 3 rounds. Mm-hmm. Then there's a drop off.
Mm. Well, we got to get it. So if we drop back and get an extra second and an extra third, hey.
Like, I don't know what the chart says, but if you drop back, from 20 to 26, what is that worth?
A second and maybe a fourth?
To drop back 6 spots.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
I think you get a third or a fourth. I don't think you'll get a second to drop back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you will. You can even get a pick swap, Shannon and Kev. You can get a pick swap.
Maybe a pick swap, but I don't think you'll get a straight second.
I'll take a pick swap. I'll come from the middle of the pack in the second and way up. In a heartbeat, I'll come up there and get a dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because you should still be able to get Frazier.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind dropping back a few spots. Then whoever it is behind us, so they're picking that next round will be behind us. I wouldn't mind doing that and swapping that 84 for their second round.
Oh, yeah. I would do that.
I mean, that'd
be good. Yeah.
That way you'd have 26, 51, and like say 68, something like that.
Yeah, I would do that. I definitely would do that.
Hey, Tate, one of the reasons why that the draft this year is set up a lot like last year, that I thought the top 125 was really good last year, and then it was a big drop-off. This year, it's like Tate said, man, there's 70, 80 guys
first round
that, it's right there in the first two rounds. The thing is, it's all the 5th and 6th year guys. Now we're going to see less of that now, but we're seeing a run on that. So you're getting guys that there are a lot of them are 23 years old.
We're going to see less of that because the COVID years are over.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I listen, I'm gonna predict this on the show live. I'm telling y'all right now. I done sat down, watched the film on it. All 18 of the Michigan players is getting drafted, and probably all 18 of them gonna get drafted before the 5th round. Michigan put on a performance out of this world, man. When I went back and watched the rewind of it, oh man, Blake Corum did 27 reps. Stop it. Blake Corum did 27 reps.
That's
at
incredible.
205 pounds, man.
That's incredible. Yeah.
Stop it, bro. I mean, they got dogs. They defensive line.
What did your boy Jenkins end up lifting?
I think he did 34 reps, 35 reps, but he came in a slim 298, 299 pounds, bro. But
he
all
was
muscle.
Yeah.
All muscle, man. To me, he shot up the draft board.
To what? To second for sure?
Yes, second, no doubt. First 10 picks in the second round. Got to go get him.
I seen him. Matter of fact, I like this mock draft that Sports Illustrated did for the Steelers. Let me see if we can talk. So we talking about that real quick. Let me see if I can remember exactly how it went. So the Steelers got your boy Mims at 20. They traded something to move up to 33, and they got Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oh.
And then they got Joe Milton. I like Joe Milton. They picked him in the 7th round.
The 7th?
The 7th.
Oh no, Joe Milton going about the 4th, dog, maybe 5th.
I like Joe Milton, man. I mean, I like his potential upside. I don't think he's like a great quarterback right now. But if we got to sit and wait on Kenny or Mason, you may as well have somebody developmental behind them with some super high upside.
Oh yeah.
Now, I like this. They also got in the 6th round. They got your boy from Ohio State, the linebacker.
Tommy Eichenberg. Yeah, Tommy Eichenberg. Yeah.
So that's one. Moved up in the 2nd to 33 in the 7th. Eichenberg was 6th. I can't remember who the other guys was, but yeah, I like that draft. Is what I'm saying. And you guys kind of talked up on it. You already talked about Mims.
Yeah, man.
If you could you could move up and get back in it and get out Kool-Aid McKinstry in the 30s just because he's injured.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of swings I feel like you got to take, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Tate, I agree. I mean, I think, like I said, so this the deal. There's so many rumors and all this stuff floating around right now, but what ain't happening? Khan ain't talking to nobody, dog. Khan like a secret agent right now, bro.
What's this stuff? Khan was red flag, man. Ain't it red flag, Khan?
Yeah, man. Red flag.
What's that all about?
Bro, they Khan tripping, bro. Not tripping, but he's doing deals and stuff, making backdoor stuff and all. That's why he got the name the Khan Man. Khan Man been working them phones, try to, maybe get some tampering stuff jumping off. He trying to get it in, man. He's trying to get it in. Whatever it takes. And I'm with him. 53-man roster. That roster got to get right, bro. and I'm with him. So he calling dudes, look, I'll trade you for him. I don't care. You know what you got? I'll trade you. What you want? Cheating basically.
What you thinking, Shannon?
I think there's a lot of probably interaction off the record, as we know. They're going to have things set up. That's why when it hits that official tampering, that first couple hours, there's all these reports coming out because they've already got this stuff lined up.
Yeah.
And I believe that Khan and Waddle, I know they've had a couple of pro days already.
Yep.
And you see Chris Waddle, Andy's younger brother, he was at one of them. Look at a linebacker and a defensive lineman.
Yeah.
And then they were at Northwestern today.
Yep.
So, I mean, they're ahead of the game. I don't think nobody is more prepared than the Steelers are going to be for the start of free agency because I think they've got their plan in place to what they hope is going to happen during the draft.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Well, you can't really plan for the draft till after free agency, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's good to have an idea of like, okay, this position's strong, this one's more shallow. As we've said, like we're seeing guys today getting cut, getting released because there's more value in the draft at a much cheaper price.
Big facts.
For the teams that release the players, for Joe Empoyer making $18 million, we gotta let you go, man. But for us, if we can get them for $9 million, that's a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, it's great for the Steelers. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Free agency's sick already, bro. It's sick.
But the Steelers already released their guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He out of here.
He out of here?
He's out of here. He's out of here, bro. Adios. I'm telling you, it's gonna come out that Khan got red flag for this one right off the rip. It's adios muchachos with Deontay Johnson, bro.
I saw an article today saying that the Chiefs would have interest in him. And Patrick Mahomes does need a number one to go with Rashid Rice. What's that? That's his name, right?
Rashid Rice,
Rice, yeah.
But Johnson's perfect for them.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. His numbers would go way up.
Yeah.
And we don't get a second.
Playing on grass. He's used to playing outside. He just needs a quarterback who can throw it accurate.
Yep.
Right. No, I don't.
So I think he's perfect for them.
Yeah. And we're gonna get a second. We might get a pick swap with it too. Calm man vicious, dog. Calm man vicious, bro.
Let me ask you this. So all the talk this week is the Steelers aren't interested in a quarterback, be it Kirk Cousins, be it Justin Fields, be it Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's just smoke? Is that possible to not be interested in a quarterback? Like we're just gonna try and bring Mason back, and if we don't get Mason, we want Tannehill. Is that good,
bro? That's the con man.
That's what I'm thinking, Big G. That's what I'm asking.
That's the con man. He running game. Listen, y'all, he running game like Parker Brothers. He's running game like Parker Brothers, bro. It's called 3-card money. I need you to look over here, and while you looking over here, I'm working out something over here, bro. He's a master of disaster at this, bro. I mean, we already predicted it on the show a couple of weeks ago. We said, man, when Khan get to cooking, it's gonna get ugly because we saw what he did last year. So now look what he's going to do now.
I got to ask the question: was I dreaming? But I thought before I came on here tonight, I see where they just signed Kirk Cousins. The Vikings re-signed Kirk Cousins for a 2-year deal for like $66 million. Was that one of them bogus reports?
I think it's bogus, and I'm very checking.
Okay, because I just seen that.
I haven't heard that.
So it might have been a bogus report. Yeah,
because
I heard he wanted $45 million a year.
I don't think he get that either. He might get 35, 40. I think he was way down to Atlanta though.
Well, that's what I thought, but then I see that they said the Vikings re-signed him, but I didn't know.
No, that's bogus, bro. That was bogus. That wasn't facts. That was trash.
So let's go take a break real quick and be right back. I got another question for y'all about the con man. Is he kind of working his hand in an underhanded way? That's why he got red flag probably. Yeah. But if you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. We're not going anywhere. If you're listening on audio, we got to hear a few words from a few partners, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Wednesday night Pump Your Brakes podcast. Big G, shout out to the live chat. Tell them, man, that's what I'm talking about.
There
Tell
it
them,
is.
man.
Yeah.
We got like almost 100 people in here, man, but we only got 27 likes that I see, man.
They tripping, man. Y'all totally tripping about the rhythms, man. Now, I told y'all like 2 weeks ago or last week or whatever it was, we've been getting over 1K, about 1.2, 1.3 views on YouTube. We've been getting over 150 likes. Man, don't break the streak, man. Don't be out there breaking the streak.
Reginald Rivers said the con man sending smoke signals.
Big smoke. Big smoke. Listen, he handling this business too.
Can you think he's somewhere in the back alley driving value now, man? Because I think Justin Fields' value is dropping, man.
Dog, this all in the master
the Bears
plan.
Better sell,
mm-hmm.
and the Steelers can buy. This is asset devaluation.
Absolutely. That's what we call in our neighborhoods, Tate, where we grew up, that's called old gentrification. you drive the price down so that way you can go buy a whole lot, and then you come back up and you run the price up again. Omar Khan out there gentrifying, bro. He out there handling his business.
Because the market for Justin Fields, man, is dropping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the Steelers got any hand to help pushing that down, which works for the Steelers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean,
well, they didn't reach. They didn't panic.
Fact.
Everybody thought during the combine that everybody was going to just go crazy and make some great offer, and everybody just sit there. And then after they're like, now we're hearing a fourth rounder.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fourth rounder, sign me up.
Sign me up fast.
Mm-hmm.
They got two.
Khan back there working though too, bro. I'm telling you, Khan. Look, Khan, man, I hate to say this about this man, bro, but he's mafia type, dog. He you know, Khan working some stuff out, bro. And they're like, you know, cats is having sit downs. You know what I'm saying? Like he bringing in this dude, and that's what they gonna get him on. He been having sit downs with dudes like, look, bro, I'm gonna make you a deal you can't refuse. You're gonna have to go on ahead and take this, bro. He's in that. He's starting to remind me of Soprano just a little bit, man. He making deals, bro.
Would that make Andy Waddle Jr.?
Junior, get it in, Junior. Go get him. You know, I'm telling you, like y'all know, on the 13th, when it hit, when you can actually do it, he gonna have a whole bunch of stuff already worked out.
Oh, yeah.
How we signed him today? That's impossible. Because it's been done since the 1st of March. You just didn't know about it. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Soprano-ish, man. He ain't playing. He ain't out there playing, Tate. He ain't out there playing, Shannon. He ain't playing.
Right. Let's double back real quick and tell you about somebody from the combine that I like. Then we're gonna get into the free agents.
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver. I think it's stocking up a little bit, probably from the 3rd to the 2nd.
Who?
I still like Xavier Legette, man. He ran a 4.37.
Oh,
that dude was 6'3", 220. Yes.
He's put together.
Yes.
He is.
Yes, I like that guy, man.
Yeah.
But do we spend a second on him, though, man?
I think he moved up. Big G ran a 4.37.
But bro, they got some dog receivers in this draft too, man. And listen, I ain't gonna spend all that time on them Texas dudes, but they got some dogs.
Would you rather him or the kid Roman Wilson from Michigan?
Oh,
Roman's a slot guy, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have Legette, but I like the kid from Florida.
Pearsall.
Ricky Pearsall, man.
He runs clean, man.
Man, Ricky Pearsall, he got some Puka Nakua in him.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
But did you see my article about Keon Coleman?
Mm-hmm.
I saw it.
Everybody's like,
him too.
4.61. Paku is 4.57. Cooper Kupp was 4.63.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you watched Coleman catch that ball with them big mitts of his.
Well, he's 6'6", right?
No, he's 6'4".
No, he's almost 6'5".
Like 220.
Yeah, he's almost 6'5", bro. He's like 6'4" and 7/8, something like that. Huge.
Obviously, and that's where I'm going over guys like Roman Wilson and Pearsall. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the big body, the physicality. I think Arthur Smith offense, I think that's what you're looking for.
Tate, that's
Yeah,
big. That's big facts.
Yeah.
Cause you know what they run in 12, bro? And I went back and I did some study on this. They run a lot of choice routes. At the wide receiver, they run choice routes. A lot of and so you got to have them big body dudes. So if I run an inside cut, I got to be able to box the dude out. So you're right. I mean, that's why I think Leggett is legit. You know,
that's where AJ Brown thrived. And if you remember, before he got sent away because he never panned out, but Corey Davis was a big body receiver.
Big facts.
You
big
know?
old facts. Big facts. Total facts. Yeah.
And Corey Davis had some pretty good years there too, though.
Mm-hmm.
He did, but not number 5 pick years though.
But he had some 900-yard seasons, and you know.
Right. And when you pick number 5, you supposed to have some 1,400-yard seasons.
That's true. That's true.
How much money did Arthur Smith make AJ Brown though?
A lot.
Everything.
Man, he made that dude so much money. It's ridiculous.
And GP probably up next.
Yeah.
So what did y'all? I like the idea of him as a player on my team. I like the idea of trading up to get Rome or Duzier.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like that idea?
You got to go top 5, bro. I mean,
top 5. I was thinking top 10, top 5.
Man.
I think he'll be gone. Yeah.
Man,
by 10, by 9.
Man, by 8?
Yeah.
I
don't want to trade up for a wide receiver.
Yeah.
There's
too many available, but
that's what
I like that guy though.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
So Marvin Harrison,
yeah,
Duzier, and Neighbors all go in the first 8 picks.
I'm gonna tell you another one, Thomas from LSU. Man, he different.
4 receivers in the top 10?
Bro, he's 6'3", 200 some odd pounds, and ran a 4.340, and you put the tape on, and he looks like dang on Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. He's a monster. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Them 2 dudes that came out of LSU with Chase and Justin Jefferson was dogs, but them 2 boys that's down there now, Neighbors and Thomas, man, go put the tape on. Why you think Jay Daniels looked the way he looked? They was out there killing them, man.
Well, Thomas is the real deal, too.
Real deal. Real deal.
And Simpson from Texas, he had a heck of a combine.
Who was Simpson? Who was Simpson?
The wide receiver.
Adonai Mitchell.
Mitchell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He huge, too. He like 6'4".
Oh, man. Yeah.
6'4" and some change.
There's a lot of receivers in this draft class.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Still going to be looking to get one in the first 3 rounds.
WR?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to go to free agency. So, first question. A lot of available DBs. We know the Steelers need somebody opposite Joey Porter. Do any of these guys interest you? We got the kid from Washington.
Fuller.
Thanks, Shannon.
Yeah.
Fuller, Xavier Howard, Tre'Davious White, and a Dory Jackson. All available. Anybody interesting?
I think for the bread, bro, they all interesting. If you get them for the right, if you get them for the right price, shoot.
Yeah.
I'll take all 4 of them for the right price, bro. Shoot. Why you playing to go opposite JPJ? But the money got to be right. I'm not giving no corner I ain't giving a corner no more than $11 million. Like, that's it. You ain't getting no more. Because the draft is so deep. Don't get fined, Tate. Don't get fined.
I think that's fair, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 11 million something, between 11 and 13, depending who it is.
Yep.
I mean,
I agree with Big J. I liked all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at this draft, man, them guys are. I mean, Mitchell's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he would be at Power 5 school, he'd be top 3 pick.
Yeah, you talking about the Toledo?
Impressive.
Yeah, the Toledo.
But
yeah.
I think the guy that impressed me was Max Milton.
Oh yeah,
from Rutgers.
He was out there killing them.
Oh man, and he's put together. He's 6 foot.
Yeah, he looks strong.
Yeah, he looks like a Steeler corner. He really does. And you might get him late second, third.
Arnold, a dog too from Bama.
Yeah, that's true.
Dog.
He's better than McKinstry.
Yeah,
he is, but he's gonna be gone when we pick.
Right. But I'm saying, like, for cheap, don't take see, that's the thing. The whole thing is that these teams, like my waiver wire thing was going nuts today about all these cuts, bro.
Yeah.
And it's because the teams are slicing down, not so much to get up underneath the cap. They slicing down because they looking at the draft. They're like, bro, I'm a cheaper longer. I ain't going to pay you $13, $14 million. I can go get one look just like you.
But it's just
almost
because
for free.
it's just like running back, wide receiver, cornerback. Once they get to a certain age and they lose that extra step,
Yep.
then they ain't worth as much.
Yep. I agree. Big facts, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Big old facts.
So we all. Oh, so out these corners, pick one. Everybody pick one.
Xavier.
Shannon.
Xavier.
Well,
like
I was
him.
going to say Xavier. White's coming off injury, so I'll say Fuller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'll say Adoree Jackson.
Oh yeah.
He brings value as a second corner.
Yeah.
I mean, being JPJ is that guy that's gonna take the best receiver, and he brings you something in the return game too.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I
yeah.
like him. But so we all pick two. A free agent or somebody recently released that we want on the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to go first? If you want me to go first, I can go first, talk about mine, or either one of y'all can go talk about yours.
Tate, you go first. You'll never get to go first. You go first tonight. Go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I picked
Oh,
Jamal Adams and Kenneth Murray.
oh, man. Go ahead, man. I'm getting hyped just seeing that picture. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Jamal Adams was released from Seattle, particularly because he's not the greatest in coverage. He's a box safety.
Mm-hmm.
But the Steelers need somebody in the box so Minka can run free.
Yeah, big facts.
You know what I mean? He can come down and definitely be a dime linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
He's only 28 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, same thing with Kenneth Murray. He's only 25 years old. Inside linebacker from Oklahoma Sooners, been with the Chargers for the last 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's an athletic specimen. He's like 6'3", 235. Dude's a beast, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think if you add two athletes like that to the middle of your defense, man, it'll be problems, man.
How much would you think that'll cost, Tate, for them two though? How much money?
We'll see. And then that's the con man and Tomlin factor too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they come cheaper to the Steelers than they go to anywhere else. Mm-hmm. I think you probably get Jamal Adams for about $7-8 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know, come on, Jamal, come over here with Minka. Let's chase this Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and we get Pat Pete coming back at a reduced rate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a really experienced room.
Mm-hmm.
You get Kenneth Murray to go with the other linebacker. What's my man name from Miami? Roberts. Elandon, Elandon Roberts, and then draft one of them specimens. Go ahead and draft you Peyton Wilson. Go ahead and draft you Cooper.
Oh,
you know, and then in the middle of that defense set. Now you're just trying to get a D lineman. Just add one D lineman.
Yeah, I like
corner
that.
Gonna happen in the draft too. So those are my two guys. Because I saw Jamal Adams got drafted because I was big on the kid from Carolina.
Who?
Steve Atwater's nephew.
Steve Atwater nephew.
Why can't I remember his name?
Right now, he's there right now. Walker?
No. He's safety. He's there right now. Yeah, but he's free agent. You don't remember his name, Shannon?
They got Quandre Diggs for Seattle. Quandre Diggs.
Not Seattle. I said Carolina.
You're talking about Chin?
Jeremy Chin.
Yeah.
I like Jeremy Chin a lot. Yeah. And then when Jamal Adams became available, I said, that's my new guy. because we can fix that in free agency, safety. You could draft somebody later, special teams person or something. Steelers have a lot of picks, but they got to be real meticulous about who they get in free agency and then what they do in the draft.
But hey man, did you see the thing I sent you? The Taylor rap got released a little while ago too. Yeah,
Shannon saw that and said that he re-signed with Buffalo.
No, did he? They said he got cut.
Well, I see the thing said he signed a 3-year deal with Buffalo today.
Shannon, they be sending you some fake news, man. Let me see.
It's popping up on my stuff. Yeah.
Let me see, bro. Go ahead, keep talking, Tate. I got it, man.
But yeah, so I think with those two additions, you draft the corner, you draft the center. In the third round, you can try and get your receiver. And then, and if you want to get another receiver, you possibly can be interested in Tyler Boyd. And it's Pittsburgh, it's a Tomlin factor, man. You got cats that want to come play in Pittsburgh because of the Steeler brand and because of Coach Tomlin. So
Taylor Rapp is an agent, bro.
Is he?
Agent.
Is Taylor Rapp better than Poyer?
Ooh.
They both got released.
Oh, it's a lot, man, bro. It's a lot going on out there, man.
Hey, okay, so that's mine. Shannon, go ahead. Let's go with yours.
Shannon froze. He about to get a big fine.
I mean, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, as you see, I was just waiting for it to pop up. I'd like to see them go a big money signing. I wanted it to be on cornerback. Mm-hmm. Well, then the Chiefs put the franchise tag on Snead.
Yep.
And then the Bears did with Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, then I'd like for the big money free agent to be an inside linebacker. I love Willie Gay. I'd love to see him bring that physicality in.
Mm-hmm.
And he will set that intensity that's been missing from the Steelers' inside linebacker position for a while now. Then you still could draft you a Peyton Wilson and let him ease in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then at strong safety, there's a lot of guys that are going to be affordable and available. And I'm fine with bringing Terrell Edwards back, but I don't know if that's a possibility. But Kareem Curl, it was top 10 in about every category last year. He was very underrated, and I think you could get him at a reasonable price.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 25. So that would be my two guys as is right now, right here before free agency kicks off.
Mm. I like Shannon. I like both of them, man. Willie Gay, man, is a playmaker, bro. If you go back and watch the Chiefs, defensively, he make a lot of plays, man. So I like it. I like it a lot.
He's incredibly physical.
I like.
He's very physical.
Mm-hmm.
I like that too, Shannon. I like Cam, and what I like best is the timeline. They're on the same timeline with their young players. They're 25, 26 years old. Did you guys hear? Patrick Queen's on his way out, right?
Adios, muchachos. Yep,
I heard. They talking about getting Devin White to replace him
from Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'll take Patrick Queen in Pittsburgh.
I would too.
It's big bread, but I'll take him. I'd
rather have Willie Gay.
You probably get Willie Gay for 12, 13. Get Patrick Queen for 18.
That's
I'll take Willie Gay cheaper.
Yeah, $6 million is a lot of money. I can do some stuff with that. Yeah, big facts.
So no, I like that, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
So one more look at it. Cam Curl and Willie Gay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like those. So we thought the same way, Shannon. We went to the same positions on defense.
Up the middle. Yep.
Yeah, up the middle. Yeah, I mean, wait, who did I have? Oh yeah. I just had the kid from the Chargers. He gonna come cheaper than Willie Gay too.
Yeah, he will, and I think his upside is higher too.
Yeah, he's a high pedigree. He was first round.
Yeah, but Willie Gay, nice man.
Yeah, he is.
Willie Gay, nice, real nice.
So Big G, let's jump into your free agent pickups. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. So I took Mitch Morse, center, out of the Buffalo Bills, and inside linebacker Jerome Baker. Now there was some preference of why I took Mitch Morse, man, because I know that the Steelers need a center, and I know that Powers Johnson and Zach Frazier are there. But based on what I'm seeing and hearing, I think both of those dudes go in the first round. I would say Powers Johnson might be a top before 20 pick. And then I think the only way we might get Zach Frazier, we would have to trade back off that 20 to a little bit lower. I mean, we could take him at 20, but I'm hearing both of those guys is going in the first round. So if you go back and look at the power running game that the Buffalo Bills put together this season, guess who was in the middle of all that mess? Mitch Morse was out there killing people. Why you think that the running back Cook had a season he had? Why you think that Josh Allen stayed clean a lot from the middle? It's because Mitch Morse was out there killing them. And I think we could get him for a reasonable price, and then we can use that draft pick on a different position. Now, Jerome Baker, I like Jerome because Jerome is like baby Ryan Shazier. People don't remember from like at Ohio State, there was two guys that one replaced the other one. And at the NFL level, I had some concerns about Jerome Baker until I actually saw him play in Miami. I'm like, oh, dog, this dude could play in the middle and run like a deer. So yeah, I like linebackers that are thumpers, but I also like the versatility at linebacker position. So, and I think Jerome Baker, we ain't got to pay no whole bunch of money, bro. I don't think we got to have to pay no whole bunch of money. So, I like, those are my two positions, bro.
I think
well, he just got released, and everybody's already talking about him coming to Pittsburgh because he played with Landon Roberts. Yeah. It's a position of need, and he's young and athletic. So it seems like a perfect fit. Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of chatter with that since he got released yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And again, I think the only two coaches, not the only two, but the two that get the most name recognition from players, I want to play for that guy, is Andy Reid and Mike Tomlin.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big old facts.
That's
again, Jerome Baker. Again, Jerome Baker, an Ohio State guy. I'm sure the Steelers I know they was at their pro day, right? So I'm sure Tomlin struck up conversation, talked to the guy, to the kid. And yeah, I like that. I mean, matter of fact, of all the free agent linebackers right now, I think that's the most realistic option for the Steelers to get.
Baker?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with it.
I think that's the most over Patrick Queen, over Devin White, over Josie Jewell out in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to, you got, because for me and you guys know, we all see football in similar ways and we see it in different ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm all about juice. Give me juice. If I got Jerome Baker, I got juice on the field in that middle linebacker position. Mm-hmm. If I got Josie Jewell, I got a good thumper, a good tackler, a smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
But give me the juice, man. That's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Jewell would be an inexpensive bridge guy till you got your earlier, young stud in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So no, I like those picks, Big G. I like those picks.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just talk about, you guys just let me know what you looking forward to in free agency. So if you're the Steelers, what's the biggest position in need in free agency?
Shannon?
Well, originally I would have said cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
But again, a lot of those top guys that I was interested in, they franchise tagged them.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's some guys hitting the market, as you showed, that are really strong cornerback 2 options. But for me, I'm really, they need to address the defensive line or inside linebacker with a more expensive free agent. Because the strong safety, I'd like to see them address, but that shouldn't be as expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So Big G, let me ask, I got a question for both y'all. My first question, because I'm Ohio State fan, you're an Ohio State connoisseur. So I'm gonna ask you this.
I'm getting buried in a Buckeye casket. Absolutely. Connoisseur. I'm wearing a scarlet and gold suit. They're gonna put a red tie on me with a red hanky. I'm gonna be in a a silver casket, and they're gonna come slap Buckeye stickers on my casket, try to knock me out the casket. So you absolutely correct.
Yeah, I know that's how you feel. You won't know if somebody can play a dirty joke on you and bury that maize in blue.
Man, I ain't gonna be there. It don't matter. but my wife ain't letting that go down, and my kids ain't letting that happen, bro. So you can kick rocks on that. No way.
Hey, man. So the kid from Ohio State, he got drafted in the first round a few years ago. Cornerback, went to Detroit, traded to Atlanta.
Not Arnett. Is his name Arnett? No.
He was in Vegas. It's like an African name.
Akua. Jeff
Akua. Jeffrey Okuda. Yeah. That's him. What do you think about him? He's a free agent too, and he's young.
His injuries, man. He's had a lot of soft tissue injuries, man. I mean, that was the whole reason why they got him up out of Detroit and let him go to Atlanta. I watched a little bit of film on him from this last year to this year. I think he's still serviceable, and I think he would be cheap. I don't think you would have to give him a whole lot of money, but I like bringing a guy like that into the cornerback room because I'm still high on Corey Trice, bro. I think Corey Trice, man, he's different, bro. I'm telling you, once he's healthy, I think he's going to help a lot. So you got Rush, Trice, JPJ, Akua, you young, and then you draft a guy. So I like it. I don't dislike it at all.
I mean, is that an addition you could add?
For cheap? Yeah, probably about $5 million, maybe $6 million. You get him for cheap.
That's what your boy Witherspoon was getting. I mean, Witherspoon and Wallace, both got 2-year, $5 million deals.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Levi Wallace, no, he big trash. So yeah.
I don't think the Steelers will bring any of those guys back. Wallace, Pierre. Well, what's going to happen with Pat P, Shannon?
Yeah.
Say what?
What's going to happen with Patrick Peterson?
I think they're going to eventually part ways because he's no longer a corner, even if you try to use him in the slot, and he's not physical enough to play safety. His tackling is subpar. And I think it would be better off to utilize whatever money you was going to give him for somebody that can actually contribute.
The bread too much, man.
Yeah.
What is it, 11 million? Is it something like that?
9
million? Yeah, the bread. That's too much bread, bro.
That's about 6 too much.
Yeah, that's too much. Damn, man, you got me cussing. Damn. 6 million. So you say he big trash too? Dang, boy. He can't get 9 from you, man. Lord have mercy.
Man, he can't get 9. What about Mark Tobin said straight cut him, homie.
Straight trash. Get him up out of here. Adios, muchachos.
What about okay, Shannon, this one for you. What do you think about the possibility of Christian Wilkins?
Oh,
I know.
Here's the thing: if you wasn't paying Cam Hayward $22 million, then I'd say, hey, make a run at Wilkins. Wilkins is a heck of a player, but I know they're talking about a void year and all that stuff, but still, when you're paying Hayward that you're paying a core for, Larry Ogunjobi. When you're paying him, you don't have the money to pay Wilkins.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is what I think. I think when it come out, when we all find out about it, I think Con Man did all his tampering with the Miami Dolphins, bro. I'm thinking Con Man that ran game like how he fleeced the Bears. I think the tampering, he gonna try to get Wilkins, Jerome Baker. He done already got deals worked out. I'm telling you, bro. Xavier, yeah, he got it all worked out. Miami, Pittsburgh, I'm telling you, man. Because man, if we get 2 of the 3 of them, we back in business. Well, if we get 2 out of the 3, we back in business.
Xavier Howard and Baker theoretically shouldn't cost that much.
Yeah.
Christian Wilkins gonna be one of the ones.
Yeah.
You got to get that bag out. Not that little backpack. You got to get that big duffel out, Big G.
Yeah.
Big bag.
Big bag.
Big old black, one of the big old black trash lawn bags, bro. You got to pick up all the leaves with.
Hefty.
Yep.
Right. For Christian Wilkins now.
Mhm. But I give it to him, though. I give it to him. Pay him.
Yeah, but like Shannon said, I mean, Cam got to rework something. That's gonna happen.
Mhm.
So they bringing back Allen Robinson. Sounds like.
Man, man, I'm frustrated just thinking about that, man. I'm like, for what? Why, he about to get the Levi Wallace treatment. Like how I did Levi Wallace last year, and I told y'all he was big trash before the season started. I'm about to give Allen Robinson the big trash.
Levi Wallace was a starter for the first 6 weeks of the season,
and he was big trash.
And got in a lot.
A disaster.
Allen, right? I'm saying Allen Robinson ain't gonna be starting. He ain't getting wrecked like that. He just is a good fourth receiver to have on the team, a veteran, a blocker if you need one in Arthur Smith's system. I mean, and they negotiate him down from that $10 million cap hit. I think I don't know what it is yet, but I would guess it got to be no more than 4.
Every time I talk about wanting them to trade Deontay because he's not a good fit, and wanting them to release Robertson to save that money, everybody's like, well, that only leaves them with Pickens and Austin. And I know this. Yeah. But I'm saying somewhere along the lines, you got to revamp that wide receiver room.
Yep.
And if it's with 2 young guys and a veteran from somewhere else, I'm fine with that. Rather than overpaying for Johnson or Robertson.
Yep.
I heard talk about Gabe Davis from Buffalo. I don't really like him.
Big trash.
He's just a deep guy.
Yeah. No. Heck no.
And we don't have Josh Allen.
Right. I like the kid Jawan Jennings from the 49ers.
He a dog. Now I like him.
I don't think that that's going to let him go, but I'd like to get him.
The cash is going to be too much to get him, man. It's going to be too much bread. Tate, you called it out at the Super Bowl. You said his stock value went way up. We're going
to did. He had a good Super Bowl.
Threw the touchdown. We
can't get him.
Can't get him.
Nope. Too much bread. Too much bread.
So at receiver, y'all like Tyler Boyd?
Maybe in the middle.
I literally liked him 2 years ago, but now I'm not sure.
Yeah. Plus, he's only a slot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he don't like playing X. He always wants to play E or the slot. You know, he don't want to play X or Y. He don't want to go out there and fight and get physical with no corner. He wants to easily release. Now, he'll go across the middle and catch it now. He will now.
Yeah.
But for all that money, because he going to want the bag. And I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't giving you the heck no. If Cincinnati won't give you the bag, I ain't giving you the bag.
It's too similar to Robertson. We wait till they're past their prime and they're like, we're going to sign them. They want to come home to Pittsburgh.
Right.
Stay on out there. Stay on out there. You go and get signed with the Patriots. You go on over with Juju. Get up on there, bro.
How soon we forget Juju, man. I was listening to and these guys, man, I don't necessarily agree with them. I don't know what they talk about. All Steelers talk with Noah Strackbine and his little partner. Forgot his name, but they was talking about trading Najee.
What?
And the one guy said you can get a second for Najee. Man, you can't get no second for Najee.
Stop it. Who you said that, Tate? Who said that?
Not the guy who runs on Steeler Talk, Daniel Noah Strackbine. It was his other guy, his assistant. I forgot his name.
Wait,
I know his name. Stephen Thompson, that Syracuse basketball player, came to my head.
Nope.
Stephen Thompson.
Nope, stop it. He ain't getting no second for Najee. Stop that mess.
No, you're not. Now Najee's worth more to us than he is to anybody else.
Correct.
You know, and then see, what I wanted to say, I didn't feel like commenting. I wanted to say, you do that, man. You run into the same problem the Dallas Cowboys just ran into. They thought, we can let Zeke go, our bruiser banger back, and your boy Pollard ready to do something. Pollard ain't ready to do nothing. He's not no every down back.
Pollard got cut. I mean, not cut, but he an agent, and they ain't signing him.
Yeah, because
he out of there.
They waiting on Saquon.
Big facts.
So thanks for the super chat. Is that Chaz in?
Yeah, Chaz H.
Chaz H.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta clean these things up, man. Yeah. Chaz H, man. Thanks for the super chat, man. We really appreciate you. Appreciate you spending your Wednesday evening with us, the 8 to 9 o'clock hour.
Yep.
His super chat, Big G. Would
It's
y'all take Russ for the minimum?
Yep.
That's not even a question to me. I've been taking Russ for the past 4 months.
Yep.
Don't ask me.
Why not, Shannon? You gonna tell it? Tell the truth. Tell it.
No.
For the minimum? No, for the minimum?
Don't want him.
Shannon, for the minimum.
Don't want him.
Oh, Shannon, come on now. The minimum,
I'm telling
Shannon.
you,
the minimum.
A team chemistry cancer. And you're still having to pay something to get him to come in there and cause problems. And we don't need locker room problems.
I think you get him. And that's real competition for Kenny because you don't have to start him because of what you paying him. If Kenny beat him out, then Russ sit down. We got a great quality backup. If Kenny, if Russ wins,
I'd rather trade a fourth for Justin Fields.
Right now,
today. I would rather Justin Fields, definitely. And like Big G said, I would give 51 if I had to.
Right now.
Omar playing the long game though.
Mm-hmm.
He playing the long game. He making Ryan Poles like Poles. You just I'm new to this. We both like 2 or 3 years in this thing, but I'm an OG. I'm an old dude.
I gotta ask y'all a question, man. And this is a real question. And this is a safe place, a safe Steeler place, bro. At 20, if Michael Penix Jr. is sitting there, would you draft him?
Man, let me say this. His combine was almost as clean as CJ Stroud combine was last year.
Big facts.
almost
he threw the ball very well. Yes.
Big facts.
Yes, he throws the ball very well. Now it's still the combine, but I'm just saying that motion, that nice short, quick release, just like he's a lot of things alike, man. You think he's gonna be there at 20?
I think he might, man.
Oh, he'll be there past 20.
No, not past 20. No, he ain't Shannon.
Yep, he will be there late first, early second.
He won't be there at 51 though.
Somebody
I
don't know about that, but I'm saying he'll probably make top second round.
No, somebody will trade back in to get him.
Man, so I wouldn't use my first round 20 pick on Penix, and I like him a lot when I could trade a 2 or a 4 and something for Fields.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm with that. That makes a lot of sense.
But I'd rather have Penix in the second round than I would have Russ at minimum.
So if Penix is sitting there at 51, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Run the card to the podium. Penix is the guy. If he's there at 51, which I don't think he'll be there, but but last year all the guys we thought wasn't gonna be sitting there was sitting there, and they were sprinting. They were sprinting them cars up there.
Yeah.
So at 51, if he's there,
he could be there. I mean, I don't think he would be there either, but I wouldn't be mad at that. I mean, because you're getting a rookie to come in and compete for about especially if it's second round, about the same money Russ gonna get, maybe less. And and you getting competition, you got a potential answer going forward. You know what I mean?
Well, at least the Steelers wouldn't be trying to move forward with the status quo. Because I don't think nobody wants that.
Well, the status quo is Kenny and Mason.
No, Kenny right now ain't no Mason ever.
Yeah, Mason ain't even there.
Man, Mason gone.
We know they're trying to get Mason back though.
Yeah,
and
that's what they said. Yep.
And I'm saying you got Pickett coming back as bad as he played. You say you're a starter, but when he got healthy last year, you didn't start him. You started Mason.
Big facts.
And Mason came in the last year, your third team quarterback. So you're talking about bringing the third team quarterback back and the dude that you sat down for the third team quarterback. I need more stuff in that quarterback room than that, man. And Tannehill not the answer I want with that.
Absolutely.
No, you at least gotta act like you're trying.
Right. Man, I might boycott the Steelers season.
Hey, Tate, you ain't listen. I done heard a lot of people listen. I'll put out there already. Steelers Nation, what you gonna do if they don't fix this quarterback room and then Boo Birds hit for Kenny Pickett? Because I'm telling you, they coming. Then he get the triple take with that little ugly rollout to the left and all whatever else and get
Hey,
dog.
man.
Dog, he out of there, bro. They gonna be boo, get him out, boo. What you gonna do?
They gonna do that if it happens. That's why I don't see, and they might do it before that happens. If they bring Mason back, people might just is infatuated with Mason.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But still, Mason was our third team quarterback going into last season.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny, we talk about competition. Kenny already beat him out 2 years.
Big facts.
The first year when Mitch was a starter, Kenny was up second on the depth chart real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second year, Kenny just beat him out. They made Mitch the backup and Mason the third team. So now why we want the third team guy to come back, man?
But you know what? It was politics, but he looked better than all of them.
He did. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
He looked better than Kenny and Mitch. And that's not saying a lot.
Big facts.
But he looked good, though. He got him a 3-game win streak against 2 bad defenses, I know.
Yep.
That game in Baltimore was rough. Baltimore probably sat half their starters. I mean, so I don't know that it's a true sample size.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a monsoon ugly game.
Yeah.
It was an ugly game.
Nice and salty.
It was an ugly game. I still see Mason being rattled against the Browns when he got hit in the head with the helmet. That game against Detroit, and that wasn't all his fault, but Detroit won good then when he lost that game, or we tied that game.
Yep.
Wasn't that a tie?
Yeah, it was a tie.
Yep. Yeah, that was a tie. But yeah, man. Okay, we about to get out of here, man. We got about up to 140, man, watching. That's pretty good, man.
Them likes, I don't know about them likes though, man. Let me look at the
likes,
man.
The likes showing at 50 on my end, but go ahead, Big G, and get them pumped up one more time while we all say our final shots, parting shots to get out of here.
I'm looking for my sign that I ain't put up in a long time, man.
Where's them alley-go rhythms?
I got that one, but no, I need to get this one up, man. It's been a long time since I need to get the lit sign up there, bro.
Oh, okay.
Can y'all please get the dang on likes lit up like a Christmas tree over there, man?
Light it up.
Please light it up, man. Just get it popping and jumping. Y'all know how we get out on Pump Your Brakes? We could get it in.
Hey, Kathy, I see in the comments said I nailed it. I don't know what I nailed.
Talking about the quarterback room?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, talking about the quarterback room.
Thanks, Callie. That's an easy one to nail, though.
Yeah, talking about the quarterback room.
But okay, so go ahead, fellas. Go ahead, Big G. You go first. See, no, you go first, Big G.
I'm going first tonight. Hey man, thank y'all again, man, for rocking with us on Pump Your Brakes on Wednesday nights with my boy Tate Boy Fresh, Shannon White, Big G in the building on Steel Curtain Network. Man, make sure you check me and Tate out this Friday on the Homies and the Homies Overtime podcast. Make sure you swing on Fans First Sports Network, Know It Alls podcast on Sundays now. We official part of the Fans First Sports Network podcasting crew. So yeah, that's cracking on and jumping off. Make sure you check out That's Rather Cavaliers with Cleveland Cavaliers. I ain't did one with Tate for a minute, man. My life has been hectic, man. Stuff done changed up. But I'm going to get it in shortly. But he's been grinding out there doing what he got to do and keep putting up content. And then last but not least, make sure you check me out on the Level Up podcast, man. Mondays. I did one with Andy P today. It was off the hook, man. It was off the hook. And listen, me and Andy are about to start grinding here in a minute on the Level Up. So college content might be coming to you, man, 2, 3, 4 times a week.
What y'all got on the draft?
We did a little bit. We did 2 shows, a segue a little bit today about it. But the show before that, we did a whole big piece about guys we identified. Because Tate, I don't know if you and Shannon know, Andy is still a fan too. Andy a diehard Steeler fan. He don't play, bro. He don't play when it comes to Pittsburgh. Like, he be ready to fight. When it comes, he don't play. He told me, man, I'm gonna tell something he said. I know he don't mind. He told me Kenny Pickett is big trash.
Hey, read the comment from Jay Quest.
Jay Quest said Kenny Pickett is that old trash, dog. But
hey, man, I feel like everybody is going hard on Kenny. If they can bring somebody with some competitive value to come in and Kenny beats them out, I got no problem with Kenny. If they just say bring Mason in or Tannehill in and we're gonna run it like that, I'm gonna be mad. Shannon, what you got, man?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to first off let everybody know that not everybody on this podcast thinks that Kenny Pickett's trash. I believe they had a trash offensive coordinator. I believe they had a subpar offensive line, and I wasn't too impressed with the receivers either. So I want to see what happens with Arthur Smith, and I'm willing to give him a chance as long as he has some competition.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see some competition this year, and a true competition. But I had an article come out today talking about how guys' fortunes rise and fall due to 40 times, and they're losing sight of the whole. That's only a single metric that makes up the complete player, and they need to look at the film and see what they can do, and make the judgment not based solely on one metric. So check that article out, and then of course be back on Monday with Daniel J for the Hangover.
Okay, and I'm gonna get out. You don't got nothing to say, but we had a great show. Thanks everybody for joining us in the live chat. Still, a few more seconds to hit that like button. But yeah, I don't necessarily think Kenny trash, but statistically he's been one of the worst quarterbacks for the last 2 years in the entire NFL.
Facts.
Entire NFL. You know, I'm rooting for him. He's still a quarterback. I'm rooting for him. I do want to see competition. I can't believe, I don't know what Omar up to, but he can't be up to not bringing a quarterback in. He can't be up to that. It's got to be somebody other than Ryan Tannehill. I would rather Sam Darnold over Ryan Tannehill. I understand Ryan Tannehill because he's been in Arthur Smith's system. He's a veteran.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's not the comp I want. He lost out to, what's my boy name in Tennessee last year?
Bill Levis.
Will Levis. Yeah, you call him Bill.
Bill Levis. Billion Levis.
Bill Levis. Lost out to him. I mean, he had like way more, almost double interceptions than he did touchdowns last year. I'm just not with Tannehill, man. I'd rather I'd give Dallas a 6th round for Trey Lance. Bring Trey Lance in for competition.
Yep.
A competition where I can see some potential upside coming. Not no old washed up dude that Kenny can just beat out. Not Mason, been a 3rd string quarterback most of his entire career. So that's all, man. Check me and Big G out again Friday on the Homie Podcast. And then the Homie Overtime. Man, the Homie Overtime be rough on Fridays for me sometimes. I was sleepy last week on the Homie Overtime.
We'll see some coffee, man. We're going to see some Starbucks.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah. And then, like he said, Sunday, we got the Know-It-Alls podcast on Fans First Sports Network now. But I'm not going to rehash all that. Big G, the Cavs is in 3rd quarter right now down in Atlanta, 82-77. They're losing. But they've been playing out Donovan Mitchell for a few games. But, hey, we're going to get out of here. This is Steeler Podcast. We can talk Cavs later on. Everybody, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Yep. McWoody C said, I need Starbucks. You're probably right.
Big Starbucks.
Okay. And then somebody, I can't read that name. That looks like some Asian writing. They're excited about the upcoming World Cup tournament. Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. Thanks, Afton. Much love to you, Yins. Matter of fact, in honor of the chat generals, double salute to Afton and everybody else that rock with us on a regular.
Yeah.
Okay, fellas. Shannon, get ready to take us out of here, man.